All right, y'all. We back with another one. Happy Monday. I should drop these on Sundays, but I kind of like dropping them on Mondays. Give me a time to relax and think about how I'm about to do this. We're about to turn up. So look, man, we continue on where we left off. Remember, last time Chichiro got stabbed in the damn heart. So we pick up and we see my boy kind of falling out, you know what I'm saying? And you got the sword master talking that shit again. He's talking about something that goes to your divine protection. Even Mr. Samara Suzaku is ineffective in the face of Magatsumi. And he's just letting them know, like, your enchanted blade, y'all weak. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, bro, I pity you. He was like, your time with your father, he was like, it's made you, y'all trash. And, this is his nephew, nonetheless. His nephew by his sister. So Chichiro's mother, nonetheless. And he's still, he's ore farming even now, just laying my boy down. And then he goes to talk some more shit to some more. And he's like, bro, we see Rokihara lost his mastery. He had bad ideas. He wanted the post-war to be cushy. And it just made this katana that amounted to nothing. And he's so cold, he told me bet on a dud. And he's letting them know, like, bro, he gonna do what he came here to do. And we see my boy forming a big ass B. Below us is the Kumanabe headquarters. And he got a mission to do. So he does it. He drops B. So before we continue, let me give you an update on what the hell B does. So the Magatsumi's B is a concentrated piercing force channeled into a single point. It's an unrelenting tip. It's literally a bee stinger. And the thing about it, if y'all see how much, just look at that. And it bored straight into the ground. So that means, I don't even know what that means, because if somebody's taking this, God. So after he drops that B, he pops straight down, and we see our boy. He's trying to get the reaching, but with some more, what the sword master do? He chopped that boy's hands off. So he's noticing, like, what the fuck? So Shiba finally popped up. He grabs our boy Hikari because we already know the sword master was going to go finish off Hikari. Whoever is left in the line when he went to go, across the lands and do what he did when he did his first malediction, bro, he's about to go finish that job. He already told Chichiro, and that's why also Chichiro was fighting with his heart. He had to stop the sword master, and he had to prevent him from killing Hikari. So she was trying to figure out, like, bro, what the fuck? What's going on? He's like, if he's there, that means they lost. What the hell happened? And he was like, bro, we were just underground. You know what I'm saying? Some more than 300 meters. So as the B is kind of still descending debris and everything, because bro, this attack is crazy. I actually want to see it used on somebody and just see who could even think to tank this. So Hakoto versus the sword master would be an interesting lineup, because we know Hakoto here, so he creates dolls, but he's also kind of just nasty with the sword play. This dude is actually very, very tough, and then the sword master is just him. So I would just like to see if he could tank something from him, even just in a test of strength. But we'll get to that later. So, he's trying to figure out, like, bro, and the swordmaster still, he's so smart, bro. He's just piecing together everything with the most minimal amount of information. He was like, your organization. And he was like, I don't even know the owner of the body that well, but I'll worry about you guys later. So honestly, I do think the swordmaster is probably going to take out not the Kumanabe, but the Hisaku or whatever. He's probably going to get rid of them. I could honestly see, and it's a very slim chance, that both organizations might have to team up to take this man on, because he's a dog. He's like, bro, I don't believe you were all unanimously in support years ago when Rukihara decided that he needed to put away these swords. And, he's talking to our other sword master here. We don't even know which sword he used. I can't remember if they introduced what sword he was wielding at the time when he fought. But he does use bees with his sorcery for some type of, I think, like, manipulation in space. He's not manipulating space, so I think he kind of teleports and shit. I'm not too sure. But he's using beads right now as his primary source of his sorcery. So he's like, bro, what you gonna do with the information? And Swordmaster's like, no, like, bro, you just need to watch. So definitely, we already know Sheba kind of be in and out of everything, and he's still trying to figure it all out. He was like, bro, if I tag in, will it only cause more depths? Because he was like, bro, he was unstoppable against the last few sword masters the last time they tried to stop him. But the only thing he's thinking about is, can he save enough people who can actually do anything against him? Hikari, Sheba, they're noticing. You got Chichiro on the ground. You got some more over there, bro. Everybody's on their last leg. And we see the Swordmaster ready to aura farm, the greatest aura farm I've ever seen. The malediction, bro. This man is a certified crash out, bro. He's doing it. So we finally do get a full explanation of how the malediction actually works. And the malediction accelerates as it consumes the life force of everyone around it. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, I'll purge the Kuminabi and place it under my control. With malediction, he'll lead the country. And we already see the flowers are forming. They're letting them know, yo, whichever way he turns his bloodlust, people die. She was already noticing the swords disappearing. You know what I'm saying? Some more is sitting here looking like he about to fade away, but he's also like, bro, you're wrong. And then, you know, you got Chichiro sitting here giving away some of his last thoughts. And at the end of the day, some more is still saying, you're wrong. And they're saying everything that led Chichiro here made him sparkle. And that sparkle proved he was not a dud. I think Samora is literally about to bet it all on the line. And he says we can't let that in here. These words are Samora's, and he's about to crash. We see black flames, bro. Chichiro's feeling it. Mr. Samura, bro, I think he is popping the last Suzaku, or the most ultimate form of Suzaku that he can do, because we have to understand, we all don't truly understand the sorcery that is within this verse completely yet. We don't know. That's the thing. It's not like they're yelling maximum or reverse. No, they're not explaining a damn thing for real, for real. We barely have scratched the surface on what half of this stuff really means, how they intertwine with each other, the different nuances that there is when it comes to utilizing sorcery itself. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing the end of it. We're seeing the last bit of what Samora is about to do. Burning up life and wielding it a power beyond all limits. And as we see the Swordmaster know, something like, bro, black flames? And he's like, bro, you really finna do this? And we see Samora is game. My boy is standing tall right now. And he's like, bro, I bet on the future. You're motherfucker, let's go. And we finally see chapter 109, Tobimune versus the Magatsumi. Now, let me tell y'all something. The next week is finna go crazy. Y'all tell me what y'all thought, bro. This was lit. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm dumb excited. Y'all tell me what y'all think. It's not divine. We out.